Yo champs, back again on Wrestle Scope Daily with the latest WWE talk. Don't miss out, subscribe, and let's jump in. Backstage in WWE, there are moments when energy, confidence, and skill collide in a way that can shake up an entire division. That's exactly what happened when two dominant forces came face to face, signaling that the women's tag team scene is about to get a lot more intense. Following a shocking victory, the dynamic duo of Nia Jax and Lash Legend made it clear that they aren't just here to participate. They're here to make an impact. The tension backstage was palpable as Byron Saxton approached, eager to get their thoughts on recent events. Addressing last week's upset, the focus immediately turned to Lash Legend, who stunned the WWE Universe with her upset win over Alexa Bliss. It wasn't a narrow victory or a fluke. It was a showcase of skill, determination, and strategy. Byron tried to set the stage for the conversation, but before he could even finish, Nia Jax stepped in, commanding attention with her presence. It was clear from the start that Lash Legend wasn't going to let anyone take away her moment. Calm, composed, and confident, she took over the conversation. Lash Legend's moment. Lash Legend's words carried weight because she spoke from experience. She explained that her victory over Alexa Bliss wasn't about luck. It was about preparation, focus, and seizing the opportunity. From the opening bell to the final moments, she had executed her plan flawlessly, and she made it known that this was the start of a new chapter. Past opponents, no matter how respected or accomplished, were no longer the focus. It was about what comes next, and Lash Legend made it clear that she was ready to face any challenge head-on. Leaving the past behind. A key part of this moment was Lash Legend's mindset. She emphasized that her time in WWE isn't about dwelling on previous matches or past rivalries. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and others who had previously held her attention were now in the rearview mirror. Lash Legend is focused entirely on growth, opportunity, and carving out a legacy. By putting the past behind her, she signals to the rest of the division that she's moving forward with purpose and determination. It's a message of clarity, ambition, and unwavering focus. Nia Jax brings the power. Once Lash Legend set the tone, Nia Jax added her voice to the conversation. Known for her strength and commanding presence, she turned the discussion toward the bigger picture. Nia explained that their immediate goal isn't just to win matches, it's to make a statement. Their next target, the Kabuki Warriors, represents a stepping stone, but it's more than just a match. For Nia, this is about setting the tone for the women's tag division, showcasing their dominance, and signaling that they're ready to compete at the highest level, challenging the status quo. One of the most intriguing aspects of this exchange was Nia's boldness regarding the championship scene. While other teams are waiting for opportunities and following the path laid out for them, Nia and Lash are ready to create their own path. They're not waiting for invitations or favorable conditions. They intend to assert themselves as serious contenders. This approach represents a shift in the mindset of the division. Instead of playing by existing rules or rankings, they're defining the conversation and establishing themselves as a force to be reckoned with. Addressing existing contenders. But Byron tried to remind them that teams like Rhea Ripley and Io Sky already have scheduled title opportunities. Instead of appearing intimidated, Nia and Lash simply brushed it off. Their confidence isn't built on disrespect, it's built on self-assurance and the understanding that opportunities are earned through presence, skill, and momentum. They are sending a clear message that while other teams may have scheduled matches, the real story will be written by those who demand attention, and they are ready to be that story. The mindset of dominance. What makes this segment particularly compelling is the mindset expressed by both women. Lash Legend's calm, confident demeanor, paired with Nia Jax's unapologetic strength, paints a picture of calculated power. This isn't about arrogance, it's about knowing your abilities and being prepared to execute them in the ring. They are focused, disciplined, and fully aware of the statement they're making, not just to the division, but to the WWE Universe. Their collaboration creates a dynamic that feels unstoppable, blending skill, strategy, and confidence. Setting the tone for the future. With the Kabuki Warriors as their immediate challenge, the focus is clear: domination without compromise. They are approaching matches with an intentionality that signals long-term ambition, not just short-term victories. Every comment, gesture, and declaration is carefully designed to establish their presence in the women's tag division. This kind of focused energy is rare, and it has ripple effects throughout the roster, creating anticipation for every upcoming encounter. Redefining the women's tag division, the arrival of Nia Jax and Lash Legend in this context changes the landscape. Other teams can no longer rely solely on existing reputations or scheduled opportunities. They must contend with competitors who bring a new level of confidence and strategy. By refusing to follow the traditional path, these two are setting a precedent for what it means to challenge the hierarchy. It's not just about winning matches, it's about defining the narrative and making every appearance count. Confidence meets strategy. One of the standout elements of this segment is how confidence is paired with strategy. Lash Legend's approach is methodical, focused on execution and precision, while Nia Jax brings an undeniable presence and power. Together, they exemplify a balance that is rarely seen, a combination of mental acuity and physical dominance. It's this balance that makes their team compelling and positions them as a serious threat to any opponent in the women's tag division. Making a statement without words. Even in interviews and backstage segments, actions speak louder than words. Every line delivered, every pause, and every gesture contributes to a broader narrative. By presenting themselves as confident, capable, and forward-looking, Nia Jax and Lash Legend are setting a standard for what it means to compete in WWE. They aren't just talking about potential, they're demonstrating it in real time, creating anticipation for what's next. The ripple effect. The impact of this moment is larger than just one segment. Fans, commentators, and other wrestlers are now forced to adjust their expectations. Matches that once seemed predictable now carry an added layer of intrigue. Every appearance by Nia and Lash is a reminder that the women's tag division is evolving, and anyone hoping to claim a title will need more than skill. They'll need strategy, focus, and the ability to match this new level of confidence. Closing thoughts. In WWE, moments like these are what make the backstage and in-ring stories so compelling. Nia Jax and Lash Legend are more than just competitors. They are catalysts, challenging the status quo and reshaping expectations. Their approach is clear: past victories don't matter, existing opportunities aren't enough, and the division must adapt to their presence. As they move forward, the message is unmistakable. This is a team that combines strategy, confidence, and power in a way that cannot be ignored. The women's tag division is about to enter a new era. Every match, every promo, and every backstage moment now carries the potential for disruption and excitement. Fans should stay engaged as Nia Jax and Lash Legend are committed to redefining what it means to compete, dominate, and inspire within WWE.